Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Legend, episode 100, in fact, of this Endless Legend series, which is, if that's not the longest running series on the channel, it's at least pretty close. That's a thing I could have checked before I started recording, but it's too late, we've come too far. So, let's see if we can continue to push our faction quest along. I mean, since our dust output jumped up to 2k per turn, without me really trying, I am sort of wondering if it might be possible for us to win a dust victory. I mean, again, we're really at the mercy of somebody stopping green, right? This has me concerned. All right, the plan is still quest victory. For the moment, the plan is still quest victory. So we need to build 4 level 4 units with, I guess it doesn't really matter what kind of movement or anything because we're going to be on the ocean most of the time. But Hokiawai has bonus move. So the cheapest way to do that, of course, is going to be building a base unit with no equipment on it. So yeah, for 4 base level centaurs. And I suppose the sensible thing to do is going to be to like just buy out whatever's in the queue in our most prosperous city, or our most productive city rather, and then just, yeah, Doyak. Of course it's Doyak. How was I thinking it could possibly have been anything else? So yeah, and of course, and we're finishing the canal lock this turn. Like, how much would these be to buy out each? I guess we could just rush them all. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to rush this canal system. So we finish the canal system and the canal locks this turn. We'll pound through a couple of these. Maybe we would be better off just buying all the, just buying them all out. Because, like, so they have a base move speed of 6. So does Hokiawai. Hokiawai has the +2 move speed for the army thing. Yeah, this should be... I'm going to buy them out. It may, who knows, may end up being the case that a single turn ends up making a big difference, right? And we got attacked by lice, it looks like. Sure did. Well, I feel like this is probably a an auto-resolver. Hey, what a surprise. So how's that lice quest going? I'm at 204. We are not going to get anything of real value at this point. Okay. And with that, I guess, let us continue. Do I want to settle Dallin? If I want to settle Dallin, it's kind of got to be a thing that happens right now, right? Or at least very close to right now. Because, so let's see, it's a 2-village region. What is it of their Dorgeshi villages? It's not super helpful to us. Is worth noting, did find a region with some lava in it. Not a ton of anomalies, though, huh? We could settle around the lava and then just, get lava tech, I suppose. I mean, this settlement would be almost entirely for the Hyperium. I think it probably behooves us to do this. I was going to say, let me redesign our settler to have bonus movement. Over this distance, it probably doesn't matter too much. But then again, the amount of extra influence, or the amount of extra industry it's going to cost to build the settler probably also does not matter very much in the face of how much industry we are going to be outputting from now on. Okay, so let's do that. We still have more ruins to search up here. And we probably are going to want a new hero next turn. To take over Hokiawai's governing spot. And then we'll take over Everillia as soon as I'm allowed to. It does seem like it's going to be a minute. Okay, so that'll get done in a few turns. Give me you. Alright, we'll just sail out from here, obviously. I am going to rush the dock along because the dock lets us get in the water more cheaply, I believe. You can run up here and grab this. Hopefully we get some reasonable stuff out of these ruins. Get 22 population in one of your cities for a reward of 1 turn's worth of influence. Cool, great. We got spied, which is annoying. Also, somebody stole a search off of this ruin from me, but didn't search the other ruin just south, which is weird. Should probably move. This is probably not necessary, but why not? Why not include more bodies in the fight here? All right. So what happened? Target governor in Irimda, but not super successful. I don't mind if they poison my governors, as long as they're not capturing them. It's the capturing that really hurts. Okay, for the moment, our territory is looking pretty clean here. We have this Urkin Lice army that I guess is just chilling. Come over here and play defense. Your job was to lay down the volcano fires. What do we want to make this one out of? We're at 6 mithrite already. Stuff gets expensive. And then we have a... Oh, no, that's an extractor. That's right. The golem camp is over here. So this whole area is going to convert very nicely, or at least the whole area of our exploitation. Do I need to volcano form anywhere else? Yes, it turns out. Somehow I never put one down there. I will not betray Red for a single fortress. I just won't do it. Okay, that's a good reward. That's a volcano former. Hell, that's almost 2 volcano formers. So Khazar's thing here still says 7 turns. We're never going to be done with this. It just struck me that Hakia Y is not equipped with real gear, but probably needs to be. Because my suspicion is we are going to get attacked once we search that ruin, right? Let's go like shield and a hammer. Shield and one-hander. And then I think I want to go for the toughness. This difference is small enough. Well, you know what? The cost is small enough that it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And we are 2 techs away from the penultimate era, which is to say we are still very behind. I'm going to go ahead and grab stockpile techs, because we do still have the industry stockpile generator, right? Yeah. So, you know, and then you can buy stockpiles on the market sometimes. In fact, I'm just going to grab this one while it's here. Oh, right, when I finish, I'm going to grab that and execute it immediately. Should have thought that one through a little bit more. When you finish a stockpile tech, At least, this is an ELCP thing, I believe. It does reduce the number of stockpiles you have remaining by half, rounded up, I believe. So if you have one, you lose it. Obviously, meant to prevent people from doing exactly the thing I was trying to do there, where I stockpile a bunch of resources and then, or a bunch of stockpiles, which is, I suppose, a sensible thing to do with them, and then get a tech and cash out way more value than you put into them. Okay. What do we want to do? Do I want to just build like a cross? I built my cargo docks here, which is actually kind of a weird thing to have done. I guess I can just build up this coastline, which will be fine. Okay. We sure are getting an awful lot of things accomplished. And slowly but surely, transforming the landscape to fit our needs. We haven't really had the situation yet where we have to fight a Kapaku neighbor, but it can be very frustrating, because a lot of the time it will be the case that by the time you take the stuff from them, they volcano formed it already, and it's like way less effective for your uses. Just gonna... Okay. I was just curious that those lights were going to try to interrupt the centaurs. Unfortunately, they did move adjacent to the centaur path and then just stop, so they have, unfortunately, messed with our... Oh yeah, you can see the centaurs are actually in that space. Weird. They did exert their zone of control over us and screw up our movement. The AI likes to screw with you, but it likes to screw with you in subtle ways if it can. It's just... It feels like it's smart enough for this menace to make sense. So building more burrows is probably good. A pixie blood extractor is not super good. All pixie blood gives you is bonus health regen, and it's like a fair amount of bonus health regen, I guess, but I have only on a very, very few occasions found it to be worthwhile to actually run a booster. I'm gonna do this for right now. That can be the temporary focus, and let's get on population growth in the cities that don't need another thing badly. Because I think we are entering the part of the game where leveling up my stuff is going to matter a lot. I guess it could be your job to make that happen. That is a red settler, and I suppose we're just going to let them have this. I think I'm fine with that. Where do we have ruins that are still searchable? It looks like maybe nowhere. Maybe I got it all. Hold on, sorry. I want to zoom in a little bit, but I want to have this view. Yeah, I think I got all the land ruins. And a fair amount of money and a whole lot of resources besides. Wait, why did you unselect? Oh, I don't have shipyard. Some of you recognized that that was going to be a problem, and I salute you. Okay, it's still only 35 to pop a booster. We're going to buy some Moonleaf. See if that pushes us over. And also, you know, it's just good to have it running. Okay. Well, I do kind of need this to get done right now. There we go. here in Irimda. Even more of these to build. And honestly, this city could probably... Yeah, we can move to the food focus without really losing any efficacy there. An Abbey of Anomalies here is actually very, very good. Although obviously we're going to want to switch to, or we're going to want to place some more volcano formers. So at this point, okay, this will level up that. Yeah, let's grab that. Over here in Doyak, of course, we expunge our settler, and so I can build more burrows. Where do I want to? I guess you're level 1 right now. We could reach out a little bit. I'm not getting a lot of value doing so, though. You're level 2. Yeah, so just the stuff at the end of the line here is what's not already leveled. Alright, this gets me 1 extra tile, and it does level up an existing district. It's more than nothing. I think I am just going to found right on the lava. Yeah, probably right here. And you know what? I'm going to fire the wine before we put down a city as well. This is the button, is why that wasn't working. And hey, look at that. That's a ruin. Okay, we can certainly buy out a fair amount of the important early work here. Definitely get food going. Right of way for sure is a purchase. Should probably put down a golem camp somewhere, most likely up over here where the other anomalies are. So we do have some pearls here. Oh no, sorry, these are exotics, not moss pearls. Where else was there stuff? That's not great. Maybe like right here in this area? Right there, perhaps? The total output's not amazing now, but, you know, we'll volcano farm it. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's get a dye extractor going. Let's get some cargo docks up. Okay. That is a lot of very important work. Who else still needs to move? You can go grab this. Oh, 35 grass silk actually is a really good find. Nothing really for it but to wait right here next to the dock. I cannot believe it. No, I can believe it. Never. Scratch that. I can absolutely believe it, but I'm still embarrassed. Actually, yeah, let's just not include you. Okay. I sure have killed an awful lot of lice armies. I think the ones with the gray name tags are just falling off of Khazar, though. We could bring our own Urkin over to fight Khazar. Maybe that's the way I should be resolving this. Because Khazar's 1,000 health. And my Chaka deals considerable damage. I should definitely do that, right? My only concern there is that once I have Khazar, it's annoying to defend it from green, potentially. Well, I wouldn't be keeping it here anyway. I want to settle this region. So honestly, I don't know what I would do with it. Well, whatever. Let's go steal it. Between Chaka and Skoros, I think we should be able to pull this off. We'll bring in the extra Lice army too. I actually have a fair amount of just raw military power sort of sitting here. Plus, I really like the idea that it remains the case that my my functional military is essentially just giant monsters. Where's my hero right now? I probably want Makani Che to participate in this, right? Makani Che should merge up on these lice, and then that's how we should run the battle from there. Okay, that'll be fun. So you stay where you are, y'all stay where you are. Okay. Let's start with this. You step out of the way so that you can run up and merge. I am being pillaged. Is it a lice army? It is... Oh god. Oh no, it's a roaming Setsuke. You know what? I am ready. I am ready to do battle with this thing. You hold on a moment. The giant monster squad's coming for you. Did I have a plan? Probably. I don't know. Buying stuff out's cool. Plus 30% attack on all my units seems suddenly more relevant than it was before. And then, like, this is just a thing I can afford. Why not? Okay. Maribon's industry production has been decreased. That's annoying, but potentially fixable. Okay. Who is engaging? I think I want Makani to engage. So yeah, you just get over here close enough to provide support. You do the same. Can I really not attack you this turn? Man. Alright, can somebody else do it? Yeah, I suppose Skoros could do it. We're going to be trickling in reinforcements over a very long period of time, though, if we do it that way. That's not ideal. Probably nothing. That's definitely not ideal. Yeah, I had to return to the place where you actually were. And then I do not think it makes any sense at all for you to go and join that battle. Why don't you just lay down some more volcano formers? All right, you can get in the water and make it a pretty decent distance. I'm not going to grab the pearl for fear that we will be blamed. And how dare they, right? How dare they potentially blame me for a thing that I fully did and would do again? Yeah, I really want to build up around the dock here in Quelusk. We are going to need more population to get that done. And over here... so you're level 2 already. This area is, it's built a little strangely. So you only have 2 around you. Yeah, I guess since I'm going to lay a volcano farmer there, that makes a fair amount of sense. Okay. I don't know. I could probably have, like, farmed up the pixie blood by now. There's only 5 on the market. Those people are smart. Attack. Okay. Did I see stockpile? I did. Gimme. Yep. Deal with you presently. Grand Cleric Akuma needs to be restored. And then replaced in... You were definitely a Rimda. We do need to buy some more heroes. Okay, Quicksilver's run out. Not much we can do about that. Ah, yes, that's right. From when everybody declared war on me. I was like, when did we ever fight? But yeah, that is a thing that happened. Howdy, friend. I mean, you no harm. Oh, is this going to be a pain in the ass? It is. We have to... Yeah, we have to make landfall over here. Stupid cliffs. Stupid rocky shore. Alright, yeah, you drop that there. I'm going to leave this ruin, which is very well hidden, for my hero as a treat. And I guess there are other places that we need to... Yeah, other places that we need to put down more volcano farmers. This is your life now. We do not desperately need state-approved theater. I'm gonna grab town criers because we're kind of producing the resources necessary to take advantage of that. This is a horrible deal. This is less horrible. I might actually take that. Because, like, at this point... Yeah, at this point, they have the resources there, or the researches they need, and they are definitely working on their first higher era tech. So all this is going to do is make their technology more expensive. So I do accept that. And then Ululani Rawi can just get right back to work in the capital. That's fun. Dallin needs a leader as well. Hard to go wrong with the way Resigo for a new city. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, down here in Maribond. I guess let's get the damn pixie blood thing up. How many glass steel am I producing per turn? 4? Not, you know what? Not worth the glass steel. We're going to need that glass steel very soon. This is fine. It's not like an exciting build. It's fine. It's a fine build. I meant this. Okay, you already have an anomaly, an abbey of anomalies, rather. Oh, right. This is what I was doing. I was building around that thing. I did buy a food stockpile. I'm going to spend it in the new city. Here, have an additional 1,600 food. Let's see what that does for you. Okay. Worth it. Let's resolve the fight. No, let's finish. Let's finish building things. sure. And then one of these. This region, or this city, has enough districts that I think that is a fine thing to do. And here I might just build troops or something. We could just get to work on stockpiles, because it turns out I can put out some stockpiles pretty quickly here. I do want this, though. Alright, do that. We'll just bank the extra industry for now. Okay. Should be quite an easy win. Let's not take it for granted. And of course, I reckon we are going to lose some lice on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually want to be further away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So remember, the more move speed you get, the more value you can get out of charge. A non-zero part of bringing in the lice to function as troops for the hero was just that it will allow me to protect the hero. Like, the hero won't die unless all of the lice die, which is a big deal. Pretty good. And I got an excellent stun off, or an excellent mind control. And hopefully you see why the the little bit of control was necessary. Yep, just shoot directly at him. Should be easy enough from here. Oh, right. Sweep strike back is very harsh. No, just do a ranged attack. Yeah, we weren't gonna get a big enough heal out of the hero for it to affect that for it to stop that unit from having died. Okay. Do I want to pop the blood crystal? I probably don't care, honestly. So let's uproot you. Drop that. There we go. Now we control the Claw Empire here. They did take Brahma, which is a shame. Which one are you? You're... Oh, let me zoom out enough to get the symbols. Okay, you're the wider one. You're this one. So that's plus food? Okay. I think it's Chaka who I want to be back in root mode, and you're just an army, I guess. Just kind of hang out in the middle of everything and do military stuff. You're gonna go get your victory ruin. Is there still unclaimed land anywhere? I was gonna say, my suspicion is Red would have taken it by now. Yep, okay. Well, that being the case, I think we have a lot of units who just sit sort of in the middle of the Empire, just like somewhere around this crossroads, really, in terms of access. Okay. Well, we're getting bigger. We're getting more profitable. Oh, the new city, sure. Sadly, we will not be able to buy out as much stuff. Okay. Go on a big shopping spree for the new city next turn. And over here, we have all of this stuff of volcano forming. Look at it. Look at how beautiful the ground underneath Doyak has become. It's very nearly the perfect city. The die has run out, which is a shame. We do have a common frontier. And it is as worrying as hearing that you were in the vault next to us at the bank. I guess so. I guess I'd be worried. I'd be like, hey, what if they're going to volcano form this bank? That seems like a thing worth getting done. Yep, there's so much very, very basic work to do here yet. So this is level 2 already. This is a single district off. Okay, new city. First of all, could really use a governor. So there's an Ipsawacha, which is fine. Then a bunch of people who are probably quite a bit worse than fine. Yeah, I think it is Ipsawacha. You're level 5 and expensive. So somebody... Are you geared? Yeah, wow. This is a hero that somebody sold in great desperation. Alright, let's push through a lot of these basics. Alright, because the number one thing you can never have enough of is trade routes. Alright, let's drop a... I guess a mid-tier resource volcano former. And then your attention is needed over here. Yep, I think it is in fact just chill out time for the vast majority of our units. Come back to these ruins with a naval unit. Come across the wreckage of a poorly planned expedition. Using some sort of incomprehensible construction of rubber hoses and glass bowls, the survivors claimed they were searching the ruins when some vast beast came upon them, killing and devouring. They managed to avenge some supplies, scavenge some supplies, but their boat was destroyed, so now they are stranded. Give them a vessel to rebuild their expedition. So do I want to... That may be a thing we come back for. We'll run over here and search some other stuff first. Because for the moment, I have use of this boat. Alright. Yeah, I think we've done everything we can here. Alright, so we have no idea how long until the winter, but we know it's going to be very, very soon. Oh, right, I never did actually address the pillaging that was going on. Probably oughta. Wait, did I move you over here? Yeah, because this army was in defense mode. Well, it didn't have the glow on it anyway. It didn't have the Eclipse Search glow on it. So I guess I had either done that already or somebody else had in the interim. Okay, so 25 glass steel. Oh, wow. Just gonna buy as much of that as I can. You're gonna get me a town crier, and you're going to get me a town crier. Thanks, giant industry stockpile. It's the kind of situation where we switch back over to industry. All right, what do we still need here? We're happy enough. I guess at this point we are building burrows. Don't really have any pearls to speak of. So we're gonna have to wait until winter for the next one of those things to happen. Got ourselves some level 2 cargo docks. I mean, I may as well just level up the abbey. It is right there. This is pretty good. Yeah, I think this probably beats anywhere else. Obviously, it could use a little bit of help. I don't know. We don't have to be in a big hurry about that. Oh, sure. Yeah, I should be like researching something. So we don't actually need state-approved theater. But we find ourselves in this position that we found ourselves in a lot lately, where we kind of can't afford any of the other high-value researches here. You know, volcanic leechers might be pretty okay. So is that just... I just build that in the city. Any city that is exploiting at least one volcanic tile? That seems awfully good. Like, awfully way too good. And at some point very, very soon, we're going to see the winter hit, and I bet it's just going to be terrible. How did this go? We did not find any spies. They probably ran. Okay, market ban from green. Actually pretty annoying. We did it! The sway of the master. Oh, it gives the slavery capacity. What fun. Halkia has discovered the truth. You must come and see this, are the words she gave to the guide to relay to me. So I come, fearfully, for Custodian Tua and Overseer Elohis have disappeared. Some sights you can never forget. They sear into your mind, and you will carry them with you until your flame burns out. We reached the entrance tunnel to the underground site as night fell. Halkia emerged from the shadows, eyes scanning the horizon beyond us. It must have only been a matter of moons since I'd last seen her, but in her eyes I could see someone who'd aged half a lifetime. Thank the fires, she managed. You must be exhausted and famished. Rest tonight, and we can... No, we go now. She nodded, then snapped her fingers to call over her mount. We descended in silence deep into the earth. The air grew hotter and murkier, enough so that I could remove my breathing mask, but it was a small comfort against my trepidation. The passage sides gradually smoothed from natural formations to artificial walls, and I gasped when I first spied the familiar symbols of the Endless, their carvings half eroded by time. Strange dead shells littered the ground, like the sloughed exoskeletons of giant insects. We passed a couple of crumpled suits, the fabric frayed, alien bones poking through the rips. Then we entered the facility proper. I still shudder at the recollection. Preservation stacks filled with corpses, each displaying different variations of fatal burns. Cylindrical fluid chambers where blind, crab-like tentacled menaces still twitched in time with our footfalls. Flickering screens documenting the terrifying evolution of a fungal phage on different host species. Every chamber greeted us with fresh horrors. "What is this place?" I stuttered. "We believe it's an Endless military lab. They must have been researching every conceivable means of mass killing." I was left speechless. The horror was too much to take in. "We have uncovered another 2 facilities since I sent for you, and even more in the weeks prior. All deserted." Everything suddenly fell into place. Auriga, the whole planet, must have been an Endless research station. A secret world of horrors until some calamity had befallen it, forcing the Endless to abandon it. Evidently, the world had healed in the time since, and the survivors had emerged from their hideaways to reclaim the surface. And in the Kapaku, the Endless had found a race capable of erasing their great shame. Completely. We were their hapless cleaners, and our survival mattered not a jot. It was then that I knew we must find Custodian Tua. Try as I might, I couldn't believe she'd been anything but a victim of their deceit as well. With its horrifying experimental labs, Auriga became the Endless's great shame. So yeah, I don't know how explicit I've been about this. I certainly mentioned it before, but almost every race that you see in a game of Endless Legend is effectively a result of these bio-experiments. The Vaulters came here from another world. They are the survivors of people who accidentally crash-landed an escape pod into Auriga, and the escape pod actually crashed through the surface of the planet into one of these great big labs. And if you want to know more about that story, you can play the game Dungeon of the Endless, where you actually play as the people who survived the escape pod crash. That game is extremely good and fun. I believe the Alayi were already here. The Alayi are the old survivors of the old population, but pretty much everything else is something the Endless built for one reason or another. It's not 100% clear. I think this makes it sound like the planet was a weapons lab, but I think it was more than that. I think it's the whole planet was just a variety of labs. But yeah, so that's the deal here. That's why there's so many different factions and everybody kind of hates each other and nobody seems to belong. So, Custodian Tua must have answers, but is still missing. Find and defeat her. The traitor was last seen in the neighborhood of the region Gueron. Tell me Gueron is friendly. Tell me this is a place I can just go. It's not one of my regions. Yeah. I had to double check. Gueron. So, I don't know if this is one of those, do we want winter immunity? I don't know if this is one of those things where you have to go to the region and search ruins, or if, she'll just be an army wandering around here. Let's see here. Irimda. Need to do another roundup. This is this thing that they are always doing. Oh, right, I didn't actually look at the thing. I came back here to look at. That's annoying. This stuff's annoying. Yeah, winter immunity is sensible. This thing the AI is always doing where they're spending a ton of time and resources building up spies just to do target governor. I don't know. I think it's really only worth it if you do manage to capture a governor and there's no way for you to make the math on that reliable. It's too rare of an occurrence. So 10 glass steel. All right. Right, banned from the market. Because I really would love to start building volcanic leechers. And I just don't actually think that the capital can benefit from all that many more districts. So all of this area is already being exploited, right? We could try to just build a... I guess that's all there is to do, really. It's just like build up and around. This is going to look real strange for a little while. So if I build this here... It won't level that up, but it'll get it close. I think we may have sort of hit the, sort of hitting the edges of how much we can usefully expand over here. On the other hand, you can definitely do more. Okay. May as well search this the rest of the way. And then I guess what we can do here is just get in the ocean and start heading for Guiron. Oh my god, it's so far away though. Is my border closed to green? Oh, right. I was going to bring the monster force over here. It's remarkable how quickly I can forget stuff like this. So you're still in a bad way, but we can fix that. Be healed. Why am I not getting... Huh. After I move it to about here, the movement indicators are just disappearing. It did give up what it was doing against green to attack me the second I stepped nearby, thus reaffirming that the Setsuke is only interested in the player. And I may by doing this, I may be surrendering this area to red. But what if we got another giant monster for our giant monster army? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, there's something going on over here. I can't... Oh, what am I... The thing that's going on is that I can't path into the area of the battle. Duh. So not much point in engaging here. I'm just gonna back it up to like here. So we'll all be in reinforcement range next turn, and we will fight this damn giant bug monster city monster. I'm assuming I cannot turn it into a city. Right? That would be a little wild. I don't think we're going to make better use out of anything than state-approved theater. Like, as much as we don't really need this, we really, really don't need any of the other things we could pick up. That's very costly, but I'm going to do it. So if I volcano form this... Yeah, we don't really need to flash that tile. I think it's okay. And then we probably need to lay off of this for a minute. What does that mean I do with you? I honestly have no idea. You probably just go and sit in a garrison somewhere. Okay. All of my cities are building. Yep, and we just hit a very minor speed bump here on this other thing. I mean, Doyak is really coming along, right? Doyak is powerful. God, having to get all the way up there is such a pain. And is that part 7? No, that's part 6. Although it is the only step in part 6. Still, it's a walk for sure. All right, they do want to do it. Let's specify some building orders everywhere else. Yeah, we'll put, oh, that's right. You can't build a district on an active volcano farmer. Once the volcano farmer is finished, it's not a problem. I have been doing a pretty good job of remembering that. I don't think I want to build any national museums right now because I'm trying to save up the resources for the volcano things, the volcanic leecher. This should probably happen though. Okay. I think I do probably just put you in a garrison. Y'all are probably just sailing very, very slowly. Okay, let's see if we can add something to our menagerie here, or if I get horribly embarrassed. It's got 2,300 health, but it's just one monster. It has free counter, which is pretty scary. These reinforcements should probably be at the bottom. Goros should probably be pretty high. 180 defense, 1,200 health. Ooh. If this thing gets onto Skoros, actually, it could be... Well, Skoros can move, though. Skoros has the initiative advantage on that. Yeah, let's try it like this. Okay. Are you stun-proof or anything? +1 morale per adjacent enemy. Immunity against stat lowering. It looks to me like you're not stun proof, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place one of the Urkin lice all the way over here and run it to the back corner. This Urkin lice unit is my phylactery here. We are going to use the hero to try to smash, because if I could get a stun off, it would be a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can get a reasonable amount of plus attack going. Oh, sorry, I only have 7 movement. And then you will have used your counterattack already, so you will in fact be exactly where I think you'll be. Can fire from there. Okay. And like, Chaka's combat stats are actually very impressive at this point. This is a lot of health to hack through, though. Ooh, no lucky stun, but we did get a lucky defense there. Sadly, free counter has made fools of us. You don't have sweep strike back, right? Oh no, you totally do. Okay, so I gotta be a little careful about how I do this, so as not to provoke a sweep. But I do want you to move. So I guess it'll be safe. Well, that's gonna get me... I'm probably dead either way. It probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get lucky that many times. Oh right, I forgot to put you on hold position. Sorry, hold position, get over there. Okay. So you're gonna hit from right here. Okay, do believe we are in the neighborhood of some kind of success here. This will be the first time I've ever actually completed this quest. Okay, nobody else has to die. You should definitely stay back. At this point... Yeah, at this point we got monsters. Okay, 640 dust. And control of the Sitsuke. I guess get into my territory. Chaka, try your best to run back here and get planted before Red can take the area. Doyak has had spying occur. That's annoying because the city really does lose quite a lot from being in a roundup, but it's fine. It's not... Let's try to deselect things. Okay. So, back to sort of the center of the Empire. It is less likely that Makani Che is going to be able to roll over there and just murder anything I might need to murder in Guiron. Also, am I open borders with you? No. So... yeah, the only thing to do is negotiate for open borders and make my move as fast as I can, which actually probably means going to Kothayan. And then, like, I'll buy out some military units in Kothayan. And we have this thing, but I don't think this thing's coming with us because it's, well, it's not that slow. Maybe it is coming with us. Let's at least move it in that direction. We'll figure it out later. Yet another giant monster. I kind of want to declare war on Green and just monster stomp as many of their cities as I can while playing the Godzilla soundtrack. It just feels right, you know? You are exactly where you need to be. Honestly, you might come with us as well. Why is everybody stopping short of where I told them to go? So yeah, we could build some stuff in Kothayan and just like rush it out real fast. Just fill Makani Che's army with non-strategic stone sentinels or something. Because I'm sure the enemy army is not going to be like super difficult. The hard part is going to be getting Green to let us land. Who still even has movement left? Oh, you do. But why though? Alright, it does look like Red has not placed a, what do you call it? A settler. Ooh, we're actually we've almost siphoned enough Dust Orchid to run a booster. Man, I'm at 50 already? Alright. Well, we'll get there. But I think the acquisition of yet another type of giant monster should serve just fine as a climactic moment for the episode. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we might just do that thing I said. Somebody's got to slow down Green's momentum, and maybe, it's the Queen of the Kaiju. And we'll see you then.